I just wanna call you mine.
We met in college as freshman roommates, kind of random selection, and I hit him up online.
He was just like, hey man, like, you seem normal-ish. You want to be roommates? It's like, okay.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So talk about the evolution of your band.
So it started with Lucas and I, just on acoustics and vocals and doing harmonies and kind of just working around basic folk songs.
Our dorm room neighbors started coming in listening. I would play banjo and people would be like amazed that there was a
The banjo
there was a banjo
and a harmony.
It felt kind of good that pretty girls
Were watching us and applauding.
Yeah.
And then we met Nick Kennerly. He's a classical violin major. We met him at a party, kind of rapping, freestyling, and he brought his violin with him, and he was a pretty quirky guy, and and we brought out our guitars and just started jamming, and after that he kind of just started playing with us. It was really amazing to hear all these new parts and that he could kind of take from our songs and hear how another person could be inspired by them and add interesting musical elements.
When we met Henry, it kind of felt like we were auditioning for Henry because here's two guys not from the music school, so we're like trying to prove ourselves. We got to show him our stuff. And then I think he liked it so much he wanted to join the band. Actually, He was like, "Okay, do you have a drummer?" No, and so he became our drummer, as well as producer. And then we started the recording process in his basement.
The way that they sing when they harmonize is just like really beautiful, and they can bring this like softness and sweetness to a song, but they also can bring this rock and this raw energy, and it's contagious and kind of like takes over your soul.
When we both write together and individually, we leave it open. You kind of have this picture in your head, and even while you're writing the song, you're hearing things you can't put down. And so what's awesome about having a big band is that you can kind of give them ideas, but they also, they bring their own individuality to it. Henry Solomon, who one time he sat in with us at a house party and he was just killing on the saxophone, so we're like, okay, you're in. And so he has his amazing jazz background. Our trumpet player JJ Kirkpatrick has been on tour with several bands. He's on tour with Orgone right now, which is like this amazing funk jam jazz band, and it's because everyone comes from this different background, and we're pretty open to all of them because there's elements of blues, jazz, classical, new sounds with synths, and so it's this really interesting blend of all these different styles because we think it adds to the folky rock genre that it's grounded in.
It's a very free vibe. Everyone can bring what they want into the music. If it sounds good and it goes with the song, then congratulations, that's a part.
Yeah.
I think it was mainly just a lot of confusion being a freshman in college in a pretty rowdy, spirited school and dorm room. It was a lot of aggressive drinking and partying all the time and exhaustion. It was just trying to make sense of the new environment and was this our future forever kind of thing. It was a bit of fear for me.
It's not even about abusing drugs or anything. It's just about what are we gonna do now kind of deal. Yeah, and then at the same time, why not, dabble?
We're at a very small shindig party kind of thing, and both locked eyes with this girl we fell in love with pretty quickly, or thought we were falling in love with, and nothing came of it ever. And the next morning, Lucas and I woke up and both confessed our love about the same girl, and a song presented itself within 30 minutes.
Did she ever hear this song?
Yes, but she doesn't know it's about
her. She doesn't know it's about her.
She'll never know. It's kind of about the social game you play when you're trying to woo a woman, when you really just want to be hey, let's, we both know that we want to do this, so let's do this. But you can't really say that because you'll probably get slapped in the face, but you can say it in a song. And I got a body, and I want somebody to share this body with me. And baby, you got a body that ain't being used properly. If you don't use it, you lose it. So share this body with me. And baby, you got a body.
influence, I know.
I guess I was feeling things, particular sad things, and it came out in like 5 minutes, and it was one of those songs that just kind of just like flows out, and it's about wanting to be with someone who like clicks with you on a very up there level, not just like a fling or anything, just like someone who really gets you.
You're out there, and I still
It's like
It's a serious song.
it's a sad song, but we also, neither of us take anything too seriously because we don't want to depress ourselves and other people. Our first real show was this established house party that we started putting on. That was the first time the band just went into this
Jam.
hyperdrive, I guess you could call it, where it was just this crazy classic college scene where you have hundreds of people crammed into this tiny room, and there's a band lined up in the corner. Everyone's
Sweating their asses off.
Everyone's sweating and drunk and singing, and we're playing, and we're all kind of just like looking around at each other like, this is the best thing that's ever happened in our lives. And so once that happened, it was like, okay,
We
gotta do this forever.
We recently played Brochella, which is like an indie festival, which is obviously based off of Coachella, just a lot cheaper. It was kind of like taking, like Lucas said, the house party vibe and bringing it to like a big official festival. And for us, it's really all about the live show and the interaction that we have when we're playing together live.